Hello, this is Gerald Juan van Was. In this video I will show you how quickly you can recognize a character and the additional sounds that fit to it to go to the meaning of the word from the character and from the sounds as well, so that you can not just remember, maybe even remember the whole set of associations better, but also to be able to recognize these things also in the words. And I have the word be to compare. I have it to compare. And what do we already hear immediately? So they are all kind of signals. You have the signal of the character, you have the signal of the sound, and additionally, much more than in the Western languages, you also have the additional tone variations that also remind you in which direction you need to think. And you hear this B, this whoops, which is already a kind of comparing. It's comparing two different positions. It's two different positions that most of the time also somewhat dependent on each other. They are in a different frame. You hear that B. If you hear that, okay, then you know, okay, I have already some comparison to compare. Logically already, you have two different sounds, so there is something to compare, so that's already very, very fitting. It's a good reminder. That's the first signal that you get, and that signal fits there. Just if I translate it into the sound in form, just the B, the letter B, I resume everything what I need for it in this image, and it also quite well already fit with the what's underlying with the B. But I'm not using a fantasy, so I will prove it by just putting there the underlying theory that I have of my theory in the that is an order in a numerical system. This is the first order of elements in space that are the orientations in space, so that you can get a very good sense how the physical reality of the things are. You have the 9 kind of views or letters for it, and they are in 3 categories, and it is also in 3 kinds of positions. The first category is focused in 1 center, the other one in 2 centers, the third one in 3 centers. And with that, you leave your center to the sides, to the volume, and to the edges, to the borders, let's say. So here it is in the volume, going towards the borders, also with the 3 kinds of geometrical, mathematical directions: horizontal, vertical, diagonal. So the last one is diagonal. So you go from the edge of the volume into 2 positions to the side or to the diagonal direction. It's that easy. So you can recognize the B there. It is, so that's what I say, it is an almost mathematical sense of pinpointing the letters. This order works like that if you use it, and this is a very good presentation. And I think this explanation made it more clear. So that's already the B. Now what will happen if we express it as B? With B, the E will add a new idea into it. With the B, you have 2 ideas, of course. You have a comparison of ideas, and you already have the word. I almost don't need anything anymore. I already know, yeah, okay, I will have something to compare. With the B that pressures itself from the volume outwardly, you will mostly focus upon on just one of both directions, but okay, there are 2 possibilities, and you can compare what is evolving physically in form and so on. You can have already a very good idea what B means just from the sounds alone. And that's actually enough. I mean, okay, I forgot to say, okay, there's a slight variation in there, but in a way, these variations, yeah, that's what you're focusing upon. Check the video again if it wasn't clear enough, but I think this is so clear immediately from the beginning that even if you notice only just one of these things, you have already an idea, okay, it could be about that. With the form to it, oh yeah, it is about that. With the extra forms and the sounds and so, oh yeah, it's absolutely about that. That's how the mind works when you hear a word and associate a character with it. You have a lot of elements that all direct you towards the same direction that it needs to go to, so that you recognize and associate the right meaning with it. That's about it. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.